Hey guys, so this is a tutorial for an app called Mathway, and Mathway is free, and for those of you that use Wolfram Alpha, it's basically like that, but I think it's a bit more organized. So this is the home screen of Mathway, and Mathway's main feature is that it gives you the solution to a problem you may have, and it has subjects ranging from basic math to calculus and statistics. So I'll show you an example of how Mathway solves an algebra equation. So maybe I want to know if x plus 5 equals 9, what does x equal? So we can just type that in and press answer, and it gives you the answer, x equals 4. And there's also an option to view steps, but you have to pay to do that, that's not free, which I think is a good incentive for you to solve the problem on your own and not just copy down answers. So now we can look at maybe a calculus example just to cover a wide variety of material. So maybe I have a function f of x equals x squared plus 6. So if I want to enter that, there's an f of x button here, equals, and to enter a variable to the power of something, we would first click x, and then there's a button in this right here with a big square and then a little square. So you click that, and then inside the parentheses, enter whatever power you want to enter. So we have x squared plus 6. So here I have this option where I can have it perform any of these tasks to my function. So if I wanted to, it'll find the x and y intercepts of this function, or the domain of this function. But I guess I'll just have it find the derivative and press answer, and it tells you f prime is 2x, which is correct. So basically, if you solved a problem and you're not sure if you did it right, this will confirm the right answer, and it's just a really helpful tool for checking your work. And finally, one other cool thing I like about Mathway is it has a glossary, and it's really extensive, and it has definitions of a bunch of terms covering all math topics pretty much. And we all know that sometimes textbooks aren't very clear, so this is like having a math tutor on the go, because it'll just give you the definition of something you're confused about. So maybe you don't know what dividing is. So it tells you to perform the operation of division, and then it gives a link to division, and it says the process of dividing two numbers. So that's a little bit basic, but if we check another definition, like, let's see here, cube, a solid figure with 6 square faces. That's pretty informative. So if you ever are having math trouble, this is a pretty good app to help you out. And like I said, it's free, so it's accessible to almost everyone with an iPad. Alright, so thanks for watching, and see you next time.